We wasted our time commentating that match when it wasn't real to begin with.
I only really half commentated that because I had a feeling, like halfway through, I'm like, there's no way this is real. Uh-oh.
Yo, KTAR, you know what that reminds me of too? Do you remember, I think Mr. R was fighting, it was Mr. R versus Larry, and Larry was playing Falco, Mr. R was playing some character, and he had the longest. It was in Genesis, you remember?
That was a hand warmer? I thought that was tournament.
When Larry played Falco?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't real. Anyway, so
oh my goodness, even I got tricked to this day.
Look at this. So anyway, we're going to go straight into the real match right here, the real run back between these two players.
All right, so we do have Toon coming out here. Toon has extremely strong kill power, and if you can avoid all of Sheik's combos or main KO moves, which is up smash or forward throw to bouncing fish, you can live for a long time, get a rage F smash and KO at 70. I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah, one thing you're going to have to see from VoiD too, you're going to probably see from VoiD is him attempting to avoid the projectiles right there. You see if he's just overshielding, knowing that Toon has a tether grab, right? Tether grabs don't usually come out as fast as the regular grabs, and because of this, VoiD can probably just hold shield and
yeah, since you can hold shield, it's not that scary. And there goes the needles of bouncing fish. Also one of Sheik's best KO moves, and it looked like Zan was way too far off stage, so that was an easy KO.
Oh yeah, indeed. Now, VoiD trying to see if he can get some damage again, managing to get that first fair. Here come the combos.
Uh-oh. Wow, that was good DI coming from Zan, making sure he can get away from the ledge or off the stage. He might have been 0 to death right there if he did not.
Oh, indeed. And you know, another thing to mention, that Nair, just to break out of the combo, did allow Zan to get his feet back on the ground. But look at this, VoiD putting him up in the air again.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Catching the bomb mid-combo. Whoa, trying the combo with the bomb. Oh, my goodness, VoiD.
Is Zan going to be able to land? I mean, the moment he put his feet back on the ground, he just got knocked up again.
Toon is a floaty character, and that was nice. I believe he held down right before grabbing the ledge so that he can get that hitbox out to hit all the way.
Ooh, but tough situation here. Bomb in hand, trying to see if he could possibly cover his landing.
Ooh, did not run far enough.
Okay.
It's going to be tough for him to come back. Actually shocked that VoiD did not go off stage to try to get a crazy edge guard.
Especially with knowing that he has like a stock lead.
Ooh. That could have been a possible boomerang to bear confirmed, but it does not even matter. Run up smash works out.
Yep, especially here's another thing too, right? There's a disjointed hitbox on that sword, so you know, might as well just go right underneath your opponent and swing. And ooh, we got Zan here.
Beautiful.
This guy has so many cool tricks. I feel like VoiD needs to watch out every time he jumps above Zan. He's doing a pretty good job avoiding projectiles at least. But,
yeah. Oh my goodness.
The damage is racking up.
He might just be the flashiest Toon. Like, his tricks are just, it's like he has 100 gimmicks. Bomb to fair, almost KOing due to the high rage on Toon right now. What will he go for?
Uh-oh, and VoiD jumping in the air again. He manages to finally get that opportunity. Good DI by Zan, too, on that back throw. A lot of players have been missing the DI on the back throw.
Whoa!
Of course!
What in the?
Sheik.
Oh, I teched the bouncing fish. Here comes another one right after, too.
Doesn't even matter.
It's like VoiD knew when he teched it. He knew he was going to tech it.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. And he knew after he teched it, he'd end up right there.
Sad.
Bing, bing.
That is crazy. And VoiD taking the first game, representing CLG. We got Zan, who, if I'm not mistaken, he reps FAD, Fire and Dice Gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
also
cool,
part of the PG stats, if I recall.
Oh, yeah. Is he PG?
PG, FAD.
Man, all right, look at this guy, man. Repping out here.
Repping a whole lot, man. Let's get him one more.
Anyway, so here we go.
VoiD doing a fantastic job just not letting Zan get on the ground right now. But here it comes to Zan.
It looked like VoiD tried to roll past the boomerang right there, but it might work out for him. I love that trick too that VoiD sometimes goes for. He'll knock you off stage and he'll go for that deep air dodge catch, air dodge read on your with his vanish, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it works out well.
It's a really good safe hitbox to do off the stage. People don't expect it either, so they just start up being like, what is that? Next thing you know, they're off the stage dead.
Boom. Yep. And here's the thing too, if VoiD misses, right? For the most part, he doesn't have to worry about any crazy recovery on his up B. By the time people try to hit him, he'll already be able to like recover and get out of there.
Very true.
So here it is. VoiD trying to still maintain his stage control. Ooh. Very good, but that bomb looks like it actually saves Zan.
Sometimes that's a good reason to hold a bomb. It's a little hard to know when it will explode, but it'll help save your life. It does that for both Link and Toon at times. Ooh, surprise bouncing fish. Not ready for that.
VoiD only 33%, right? I wish I was able to see what happened in the last game, what led to VoiD losing in pools. Did you manage to catch that at all, KTAR?
No, I did not, but I can imagine there being a Toon F smash at about 65% with rage.
Probably.
So I can still see that happening this match due to the fact that, you know, Rage and Sheik sometimes has trouble KOing, but VoiD is on point right now.
Yeah, he's making it look like he did not lose. Oh, that was actually pretty smart. Expected an air dodge from Zan, as a lot of people tend to do that in a situation after a forward throw.
Wow, that was interesting. VoiD tried to get the air dodge read and do an up smash, but Zan actually did a dare, and it wasn't the fast falling dare since he was still moving upwards. It was one of those slow ones.
Ooh. Okay, I was about to say, VoiD eating a lot of these projectiles, trying to see if he can catch that double jump. That was a good attempt. Trying to guard the edge, but my man Zan coming through the bomb in hand. You have to be careful. Oh, that was smart.
That's it right there.
You saw how he saved that double jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was smart. He was like, I'm about to land right on top of you. Swing at me. Gotcha. With that double jump, coming through with the neutral air. And once you see a neutral air from a Sheik, you already know what's going to happen.
You already know. You neutral air off stage, delayed neutral air too. They do the neutral air, they let it stay out for a bit, let it hit right at the end, and that's when you move out to fish.
Yo, 2-zip right now, VoiD, who is in loser's bracket. This man had quite the loser's run.
He even had to beat the cat too.
Yeah, his brother, yeah. Who he did win teams with today, yeah. So congratulations to those guys.
Yeah, VoiD, good stuff for making it so far, coming from losers. He actually lost in winners finals of his pool. So he started out in losers of top 48 completely. He had to fight so many people.
You know what's crazy? I was like looking at the projector the entire time while I was commentating.
I was doing that originally, then I looked down. I'm like,
I just realized there's a monitor right here.
Double monitors. Should be able to recover safely. Most people don't go off stage to hit Sheik when she's recovering. But it's early percent, so it wouldn't make sense anyway.
VoiD just slowly backing Zan into a corner pretty well there. And it looked like he had a good read on Zan's like escape option. It looked like Zan just tried to short hop out of there, but tough situation here.
Wow.
It's always hard, it looks like, to intercept people whenever they use their tether off stage.
But it's very hard. A lot of people don't even understand how the tether works because not really any of the good characters actually use tether. Yeah. Besides maybe Zero Suit Samus. And surprise bounce fish.
Yeah, it was perfect too because it was right as Zan was trying to see if he could land on the platform. No safe area for him to go.
That was beautiful by throwing that boomerang right there and letting it cover his option to be able to put shield pressure on and do an attack afterward boomerang hit. There it goes again.
And you know what I like too? VoiD looked like he tried to use the cross-up back air. Something that I've seen Mr. R try to popularize a little bit. It's really interesting option with Sheik. Because sometimes people will try to shield grab, right? And then you'll be right behind him.
Very true. And it looks like Zan's going back to just throwing his projectiles. Perfect pivot to stand shield. That was very nice. Good positioning.
Did you see that micro spacing right there? VoiD just literally walking away from the boomerang, waiting for it to just send, just go back. You know, it's like I'm not gonna jump over it or anything because Zan might be looking for that.
Oh my goodness! Did not even go for the bouncing fish yet, saving it, knowing he could possibly get another fair. Bouncing fish off the wall. No.
It's definitely looking really hard for Zan. Still, okay, manages to take a stock, but he has a 2-game deficit right here. He doesn't even have counter pick advantage either on VoiD.
Yeah, this is really tough right now.
Still trying his best, though. That was a 2-frame.
Reading the air dodge, he definitely has Zan's number right now. Zan's just having trouble landing, keeps air dodging. Now that's a good time to air dodge to avoid the needles.
And you saw right there, holding down to make sure the hitbox stays out. Oh, a little bit too low by VoiD. Puts himself in a weird position. And, you know, you got to watch out for these Toon links. Sometimes you try to go too hard off stage, and they'll just dare you as you try to recover back towards the edge.
One thing I appreciate about VoiD, which makes his combos look so beautiful, is the fact that a lot of times he goes for F tilts, down tilts instead of getting the grab, just extending these combos with hits instead of actual grabs.
Yeah, and one of the reasons, too, that you'll see him go for that is because it's very hard to get KOs with Sheik, right? Especially off of grabs nowadays. So him going for the tilts can open up opportunities for maybe an air dodge read with an up B or an up air, right?
Oh,
or even up air. Here we go.
Oh, only 39%. I thought he was actually the one with the higher percent. I thought that would KO.
Okay, just keeping it safe. Zan going really low, but he's going to be able to come back. VoiD trying to see if he can win out the invincibility right there, but...
Somehow the invincibility stayed forever.
Right?
Unless the needles just missed. I'm still confused with that part.
Oh, tough spot.
C dropped the bomb. That was very smooth by Zan, but it missed, unfortunately.
Dude, we have Rage, Toon Link on board here, 157%.
One F smash will be able to do it.
Really? At 64?
Oh, yes.
Man.
Toon Link is just that strong, but that's going to be the KO.
3-0 victory right there. VoiD over Zan. And the crowd clapping. You can't quite see it because the homies that are currently in view look like maybe they're Zan fans, you know. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right.
They look red.
They definitely do look red, but they're not angry, I'll say that much. They're just excited, and that's the lighting. So here we have Enemy Tyrant coming up on stage. I guess you could hear the...
You might be able to hear it, yeah. Fallen versus Tyrant. This is something we see very often over here. Usually I would say with